You know I keep a mean verse stuffed in the tuck. Pull up to the show in a clean monster truck. Cookies and cream, paint job, black leather guts, black Ray-Ban shades on, fade fresh as fuck. Number 2, J's on Let the Bass Bang. Mind state of a boss as we do the podcast thing. Recording time just a couple hours away. Cig in my mouth as I start to contemplate. What's the next step and how do we deliver? The content thrilling, the voices make them shiver. When it's a slow week, you know we gotta keep it flowing. With or without the bag, you know the boys will keep it going. 38 weeks, you know we get into the shits. Another 38, we'll be on top of every list.
At Mariano's, you can get like a free coffee every 10 coffees. And man, I went and threw those 10 coffees like in like a week this week. Like I was like, she's like, you want your free coffee? I was like, well, yeah, when it's time. She's like, no, you can get it today. I was like, man, I spent a lot of money on coffee this week. Like not only that, the levels of caffeine that I've ingested this last week has been quite preposterous.
No, I hear you. Don't get me wrong. Right?
I love
I appreciate the idea that like, hey, you buy a certain amount of coffees and you get one free. It's great, but like, 10 is a lot of coffee in order for them to eat. Like,
they don't gotta give you anything for free.
This is true, and that's why I appreciate it. But at the same time, I'm like, yo, 10 is a lot. You know,
it's truly a lot. But
like, what if I'm just passing through? Now I have to wait.
I feel like that's standard for any like punch card
deal
thingy.
What's your ideal on the go breakfast? Like quick, like, and when I say on the go, something you can make within,
I just juice.
Oh, that's right. You did tell us that you juice. Yeah. You did tell us that.
If I have time, I'll make like a sandwich or something.
Oh, okay. For the morning?
Yeah, like egg, cheese, veggies, something.
See, that's like a whole nother level. That's to me, that's not quick. I mean, I know it's quick, but not super quick. Like for me, all I do is like usually just oatmeal and shit like that. Like,
oh yeah, I get that.
Just because it's something I can make and eat probably within a 10-minute period.
I really don't mess with oatmeal too much though. It's great.
I don't anymore. No. I think
I just got bored of it.
It's super boring. Super boring.
Cereal, man. Just regular old cereal.
I started messing with grits.
Oh, I like grits.
Grits are dope.
I like grits.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
They have to be cheesy.
Well, yeah, cheesy grits.
Don't bring no fucking non-cheesy grits to my face.
Also cheddar cheese, not American cheese. Because American cheese just ruins it.
Yeah. I hate American cheese. To make grits like properly though, you do need to take some time, take a little bit of time and a little bit of like attentiveness.
Yeah.
You know, oatmeal, 2.5 minutes in the microwave.
No, I get that. Boop, 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 like a third of a cup of water. And
even that's too much work for me. I'd rather just pour some cereal in a bowl, pour some milk over that cereal, and eat that cereal. You know, it's.
Yeah, that's true too. But see, oatmeal, you can add things to it, right?
I'm old, man. I can't do that anymore. It's 20. I eat like cinnamon toast crunch. My teeth feel weird.
You don't eat cereal anymore?
Good God, cinnamon
just
toast
like
crunch is my
sugar
favorite.
cereal. I can't mess with that.
Oh.
I do more healthy stuff.
Oh, okay. See, I can go on both sides of that, but I still love the sugary cereals. I feel like that's the purpose of cereal.
I actually can't do it. Like I would want to.
Yeah. It does coat your mouth.
It does.
Full of sugar.
I also fuck with granola and yogurt.
Was that?
Granola and yogurt.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's actually not bad as well.
I would knock that down.
I was like, that's some questionable things.
I've been grabbing.
You could just make that on your own and like save a lot of money.
Yeah. It all depends. Like for me, like I don't like in the morning. I just be like, fuck it. I get to work and I just throw oatmeal. It's quick for me. That's the kind of the reason. Plus, I like to add things to it. Oatmeal, you can add things and just try to make it like I do almonds and like peanut butter and shit like that. But I have been grabbing a donut every morning in addition to my breakfast.
My oatmeal and my donut.
Like usually, you eat the donut on the way to the car from the store. You know. Pretty
time management, you know. You gotta get things done in a timely fashion.
Right. I enjoy donuts. Any preference?
Blueberry
donuts
are fucking fire.
Like the glazed blueberry ones?
They're
like Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah,
blueberry donuts.
It's so good.
Dude, blueberry donuts are fire.
It tastes like blueberry pancakes.
That's the donut of choice.
Not for me, but it's
my number 2. My first one is double chocolate.
That's two different worlds right there.
Yeah, double chocolate's good, but
double chocolate
is definitely where you got me though. I agree with that one.
The blueberry is really
That's clutch.
It's really close.
I don't think I've ever had a blueberry donut.
It is so good.
You should never have a blueberry donut.
It's really enjoyable.
Yeah. Well, you know, since we've started the podcast, it's just great conversation. you think we should introduce ourselves to the people?
Yeah, I suppose that would be nice.
Well, I didn't say my favorite donut.
Well, I thought you said that. Oh no, you said cream. You didn't say blueberry's your favorite. You said.
I didn't.
Oh, I thought you concurred with Adam that blueberry was your favorite.
No, and in fact I said that's not my favorite, but I think it's
I misheard it.
my favorite is a chocolate cruller.
A chocolate cruller.
Yeah.
I like crullers. I don't know if I've ever had a chocolate cruller.
They're actual chocolate. They have them at Dunkin' Donuts. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe it's,
I don't.
It's
just like a regular cooler. With
You
the
said
glaze.
that's exactly what you're talking about?
Yeah. So
Okay.
so it's just a regular cooler with glaze, but then they just like dunk the top half in chocolate.
Oh, that sounds pretty damn
It's
good.
very enjoyable.
Maybe I don't know why I've never even it's
Like
never occurred to me to have one of those. I don't know, man.
Like
Like
Boston cream. I mean,
I can't have any donut with anything inside of it. Like
Yeah,
any
what's questionable
filling.
is-
Oh no, none of that. None of that.
I'm always questionable about it.
Custard is weird to me.
What?
I don't want no parts of custard.
Certain custard donuts are fine. Pause.
I just feel like when I bite into it, it's just not. I just don't care for like a filled donut.
wow.
Yeah, not at all. Not in any way or shape or form.
Damn, I was gonna. Yeah, all right.
I'm not in total disagreement.
I'm a cake donut guy. I'm a sprinkled, a regular donut with sprinkles, or a chocolate donut with sprinkles, or
Not to get
Long
too fancy.
John or vanilla Long Johns.
Not to get too fancy, but red velvet with the cream cheese frosting on that is.
Red velvet's good. It's just I can't have too
There's
much
some
red
people
velvet.
crazy about red velvet.
It's good. It's just
Red
not.
velvet's just vanilla cake with.
You know what? The cream cheese is
all it
what
is.
the cream cheese is what kills it.
There's no flavor. Like no other flavor. Same thing.
Yeah, but the cream cheese, man.
Yeah, sure.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
it's
cream
the
cheese
most
frosting's
important
dope
part
as
of
fuck.
that.
Anyway. Okay.
So yours is a chocolate cruller.
Yeah.
Okay.
Without a doubt.
All right. Anything past that? Like any honorable mentions?
Yeah. So Stan's Donuts, they make. It's funny because like you guys don't like fillings, but it's called a Biscoff pocket.
Okay.
They fill it with peanut butter. It's ridiculous.
That sounds interesting. I don't know if it's just a thing of texture for me. I think usually when I don't know. It's weird.
Well, they also have a caramel marshmallow donut that is fucking crazy.
So I've had infused donuts, right?
Yeah.
When you go to some of those like restaurants, like the steakhouses or whatever, like they have like a dessert that it's basically donut holes, but they come with like a syringe, right?
Oh, you inject it.
And you can inject it with vanilla, chocolate, and whatever. There's
I feel like that'd be better for you.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, right.
I thought you
Sounds pretty
can
good.
moderate how much you would like to put inside of the donut,
Yeah, right.
and like you can just I don't know. It's just something for me. Like I enjoyed that. And the thing is, I can't even have that many because they're just mad sugary.
That's all sugar.
You know. But yeah, I can fuck with I like Munchkins, man. Munchkins are on the good on the go. But the thing is, you eat like you don't know.
Munchkins.
You've had at least a dozen donuts today, and you don't even know it because you've just been popping small donuts in your fucking mouth.
Yeah,
that's
there's
true.
actually going to be a new menu item at Dunkin' Donuts. It's bacon wrapped munchkins.
They're trying to give the whole world death.
Like, you know, it's a good idea for more death. Bacon.
Yeah, I'm
Anytime
all
you
about
add
that.
bacon to something that's already
I'm all
like
about that. That's
terrible
just
for you.
I don't know. Have you ever had like bacon donuts?
Bacon. I've never even heard of a bacon donut. Is that where they like put the bits on it?
So think of it like a Long John, but it's got like a maple glaze, and they put like cracklings of bacon on top.
Bacon on a cheeseburger is all right. And that all right is understatement of the year.
Yeah.
Should we introduce ourselves?
Yeah.
I probably do that. Yeah. All right. Well, hey everybody. Welcome back to the Kiona and Kasson podcast. I am your host Adam, here with my brother Osama and my boy Dave.
What up?
Stacks eating dinner there right now. Look, we're episode 38 now, right?
Man.
So,
I like
we've been in it. You
Yeah,
know?
we are not only podcasters, we are somewhat seasoned vets in this game. You know
Kind
what I'm
of.
saying? 38 episodes? What?
Kind of.
What?
And my intro still hasn't gotten any better.
Yeah, your intro was
You know what I'm saying? But it is what
Charles
it is.
Barkley voice.
Hey guys, you know what's really fucked up? So my car now, I have to put like probably $80 to fill the tank of this fucking thing.
That's yeah.
It's a new development.
That sounds
You know,
awful.
it's a car that I did not have 2 weeks ago.
That
Give
sounds
some reference.
awful.
But
Bigger tank,
yeah,
right?
bigger fucking tank, man. It's terrible.
Yikes.
I'm like, yo, it cost me probably almost $400 a month to keep my car.
What's your gas mileage looking like?
Like 15 point something.
Oh, that's nothing, man. Mine is like in the 12s most of the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty terrible.
I mean, I like to speed a lot too.
Yeah.
But the eco mode saves.
Yeah. No, it's definitely a shell shock to have to step up the grade of gas and now increase the amount that you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, especially now that look, it's been maybe a day or two of 60s. Like right now, it's like 30 degrees outside. So
You know, I just
the fact that
realized
they already boosted the prices,
you
man.
conveniently changed the topic on how your introduction.
Hey, if it took you a while to figure it out, then I
Son of
successfully
a,
achieved
I'm like in my head, son of a bitch.
That's right. That's expert craftsmanship in the conversation.
Yeah,
So,
sure, motherfucker. Sure. But yeah, no, like I do want to talk about like we have got this is 38 episodes. That's we were talking before we really got into this, like about what monumental episodes will be, you know, something to talk about. And man, 50 is almost here. Like 50
and 40 is almost here. That's big. Like,
40 is here, but I mean, I think we talked
that's
about
10
50,
episodes
50
4 times. You know.
Yeah, but we were talking about 50 being like that's a point where it was like, man, at that point we've reached some sort of a stride, and you know we're doing our thing.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. I think that you know it's
We'd
awesome that
we'd
we've started
already
this.
be at 40 if we didn't have those inconvenient weeks.
Yeah, but those things happen, you know. Like the weather happens, and what can you do? You know what I mean?
Yeah, so that was 2 weeks right there.
Yeah, it was 40, and then there's probably like a couple like where we didn't film or record, or either way we'd probably be at only 41, 42 at the most, but that's not a big deal, including our lost tapes episode.
Yeah, the ones that is still not positive if anybody will see it outside of us, but
I'm pretty sure that nobody ever will see that before.
you never know. It's still on my computer right now.
That's
So,
great. That's great.
You still got the first episode?
Actually, you know what? No, you shot the first episode.
Yeah,
before we had this
I should
camera.
have it somewhere in that their computer.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it'd be nice to get that out there. Maybe eventually. Maybe if we make it to like 100 episodes, we drop that joint. You know?
Maybe when we make it to 1,000 subscribers, we drop that joint. You know?
Yeah. And at this pace,
it'll be quicker to do it next year. Like.
oh man. So, what we're gonna talk about? We want to talk about NBA?
I mean, there's a lot to talk about in the NBA.
Yeah. I mean, Dwayne Wade played his last game.
Dwayne, oh
yeah,
yes,
he's actually been playing pretty
and Dirk.
well
Yeah.
the last couple of games. Dirk too.
Dirk played his last game, and that was crazy because he announced it at the
At the end
game.
of that game.
Like, this is gonna be my man.
He said at the end, he was
Whoa.
like, "That was my last game." I think.
Right.
Yeah. So like that was pretty. It's
Whoa.
just yeah. It's been a
Yo, that's two like big names leaving the league this year.
no, dude. It's been. This is one of those years. Like, it's crazy that Vince Carter isn't going to like retire himself.
Let's talk about that for a second. You know, Stacks done farted hard here right now.
Yeah, we got Stacks in here, and Stacks is on some new medication, and he's letting us know it.
He's
So-
a little gassy in here right now.
Yeah, it's all good though. It's all good. But no, it's weird. Like, so like of the old school players, like Vince is like the last one, right? Like,
Mhm.
Yeah, one
who
of
else is Vince is pre
Jamal
2000.
Crawford.
What year Jamal Crawford?
I'm not sure. Probably
Because
around
Vince
2000.
Carter is what year?
I feel like we should look these things up.
98.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, so I'm just saying of the pre 2000 years.
Was he the same year as Kobe?
I think the year after.
Okay.
Either, but what I'm saying is he's probably the only one left in the class pre 2000 now, which is crazy. That's 22 years in the league.
True.
Which is, I believe, they say he would hold the record.
Man, that's wild.
He was Jamal Crawford was drafted in 2000.
Yeah, so he's the next, and then after that, it's like who else? You got everybody who's left already.
Yeah.
You know, and LeBron is 2003. You know, Melo's done.
Oh, without a doubt.
Melo's done playing ball.
Yeah.
You know,
Probably. Yeah.
I
I
think
think he sees Dwayne Wade retiring, he's like, you know what?
I think Dirk took Dwayne Wade's thought process. Because Dwayne was like, I could play another 2 or 3 years, but I'm crafting the perfect exit, and he really did. I think he scored a triple-double in his last game.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You know?
I think he dropped like 35 or something like that.
It's dope. And I think it's dope because, I mean, like...
before that he had like 40.
Yeah, that's sick, man. Like, that's how you want to go out. Like, he could go out probably in 2 years and be half the player he is now, which is like a quarter of who he used to be, right? So, like, at this point, like, you really want to just say, fuck it, let me go out. And I think Dirk decided that same thing. Dirk was probably like, I can still run.
So
they remember me as a player who can still run up and down the court and contribute. Let's just leave it at that.
I can give you a short list of the people who have the most seasons played in the NBA and are still current. Is Vince. Now Dirk is gone, but he was up there still. Jamal Crawford, Tyson Chandler, Paul Gasol, Tony Parker, and Nene. It's like a top. I don't know.
Nene? When the fuck did Nene get drafted?
I don't know.
Thought he was a fairly new player.
No, not new.
He's 17 seasons now.
Oh shit! What was the first? Name them again.
Yeah, first name Vince Carter, then Jamal Crawford. It was Dirk before Jamal Crawford
Right.
says now. Tyson Chandler, Paul Gasol.
How long has Powell been in?
18
19.
seasons.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but he's also. So that means he's also 2000s and up. So I'm just saying, like, of the players of the 90s, there's no more now.
Right.
Yeah.
You got Vince Carter, and like, there's no telling. He may decide I'm not gonna come back. He may decide, you know what, Dirk and Dwayne Wade had it right. You know what I mean? Like, why would I?
But I think until he's like having issues, he's still playing.
Yeah,
ball,
but
like,
anything can happen where that's how he went out. You know, why not go out without injury? You know,
because he's still enjoying the game. Like,
enjoying it's fine, but you don't want to get injured and play, and that's the end of it for you.
yeah.
You know, you want to walk off the court and be done. You know, knowing you decided it was you, like not Father Time or anything else decided that you were done with your sport.
While I understand that, I mean, it's he enjoys playing the game and he feels like he still can, so play. Like, why not?
Yeah, I just think
People
you should be
still wanna-
realistic at some point because you're not. It's not. I guess you do enjoy it. Might as well go play on what's it called? The
3-on-3. Well, what's the difference? Like,
it's different. There's old guys and you're playing half court.
True.
it's only half court.
It's 3-on-3, fool.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
they rent out the whole
And they're
stadium.
old men. 3-on-3 on a whole court.
they run fulls.
Yeah, but
Yo, have you ever played 3-on-3 on a full court? Is terrible.
Even our
It
age,
is.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's how
at
it
any age, I'm like, fuck that shit. Like, we're gonna wait for 4 more people, and if they don't come, we're just gonna continue these 3-on-3s, these 32s, and get this done. That's it. Man,
Yeah.
That's true.
for sure.
no.
Dwayne Wade fell trying to get on the scorer table, so we can say his speech to everybody.
So he almost didn't play that next game because he said he kind of tweaked something.
Yeah, he said the whole season I've played pretty much every game. He's like, and I never injured myself. Like I just almost did jumping on the score table.
Right. Yeah.
To be old.
Yeah.
No, but the funny thing is Dwayne Wade's not much older than me.
Yeah. He's like 34, right?
I think he's like 35, maybe.
That's so wild.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. The amount they've accomplished in the same time I've been alive that we like
they are NBA's like
legends
legends
at this point, and I am me.
Yeah.
Shit, D
pretty
Rose
much.
is younger than us.
Yeah.
He's just
LeBron graduated high school. the same
LeBron's
year.
young as fuck.
He graduated the same year I graduated. high
LeBron's
school.
34.
Huh?
He's 34.
Yeah, but he graduated high school the same year.
Oh, I thought he was younger than me. I don't know why.
No,
No.
he
So he
graduated
was
in
drafted when he was
2003.
18, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, he was still 17 when he got drafted, right? And then 18 when he played his
I
first.
believe so.
That's so wild.
Yeah.
Same with KG.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, listen. Can you get down?
Sax, get down.
Because you stink.
Come on, get down. Down. Yeah. No, I think that I don't know how much longer we got LeBron in the league either.
Listen, I wouldn't be surprised if he
I
just
feel
left this
like
year.
he's gonna do a lot of other things.
I wouldn't be
besides
surprised if he bounced
basketball.
this year.
I don't think he leaves this year. I think one more year you see LeBron. He's gonna give it one more test year. If it looks like he's not his body's breaking down, I think that's it for him. Because his
I don't
body
think
is
it's so
breaking
much
down.
his body
He's
though.
old.
I think it's
It is his body.
He doesn't
man.
have passion for it anymore.
It's
Like,
it's got to be his body.
I don't really see it as being a passion issue.
I don't see him having
He
fun
still
on the
wants
floor.
to play.
It's his body.
I think
Think
he
about this.
regrets
He's
going
been-
to the Lakers.
He's been playing. Oh, that's
Oh
for
man,
sure.
that's definitely what that
That's
is.
for sure.
That's all we're seeing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Total. Like,
his
man,
body.
Why did I do this?
But his body breaking down is different
I
from
mean, he
that.
even got Magic to
Yeah,
leave.
but I mean, he's still. I don't think it's a.
He's
problem.
not young. He's young, but he's not young. He's been playing basketball in the league since
Look,
17. He's been
basketball
playing
years,
basketball.
He's not young.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
He's very young.
Mileage, his body is fucked up. He's been playing basketball. Dude, I played basketball starting at 7. If he played at 7 and he kept playing as long as he's been playing and as hard as he played 5 million times longer, harder than I ever played,
Yes,
then
but also
you
had
know his legs are
actual
fucked up.
trainers with him and helped him.
That's true.
Yeah,
And
but that doesn't mean
modern medicine.
his knees still
Treatments.
are knees.
I
His
don't know.
ankles are still ankles.
It's not like he can't still jump and dunk the ball and run down the speed faster than
Yeah,
everybody
I'm
else.
sure you can, but at some point your body can't allow you to do it as
I
dominantly
think
as
he
you
still
did
can
before.
though.
Patrick Ewing had no knees towards the towards the end of his career.
Yeah.
Like just done, shot.
That's what I'm saying. You don't want that to
But
happen.
again, different. Like that was in the 80s,
Even
90s.
MJ is the only
So-
player.
The medicine has changed. Like
Yeah, but
your
in
treatments,
medicine
everything,
things, the only thing that's
science-minded.
going to change is you're going to change your knee. You can't, like, I don't think, unless you're going to go, like,
I think it's different. I don't. The thing is, I don't see that with LeBron. I don't see him not having like.
he's hurt. You can tell he's hurt.
Yeah.
He's
Just-
hurt.
His fucking ball sack is hurt because he extended his groin.
Yeah,
Like, that's
I
what's
get
fucked
it,
up.
but that's a fucking muscle that if you pull it, then it's hard to run or do anything you used to do. And the point is this, man. As great as he is, he's not no regular fucking player that you know you play until you can't play no more. You diminish your, you get all of it you can from the game, and that's it. He is a fucking great, just like all the other greats that you want to see them go out as a great and not as a player that is a shell of them oneself. Look, MJ is the only player I know that's fucking crafted almost perfect exits every time. He fucking 93 won a
3
championship.
times.
98 won a championship. And when he fucking left in 03, the motherfucker was still scoring and averaging like 20 points a game.
He was.
Right? But that's MJ. Right? We're not talking about Michael Jordan. We can't talk about Michael Jordan when we talk about the other greats because he's a god amongst these greats. That's just the way it is. You know what I mean?
Agree to that.
For me, I think that LeBron, if he cares about his legacy, will hang it up sooner than he anticipated and we all anticipate.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I just don't think he cares to play. I don't think his mind is in it.
Well, Space Jam is on his mind right now.
Ugh.
Fuck out of here with that, dude.
I don't care.
Shout out to LeBron
I-
for making Space Jam 2. Get the
I-
fuck.
just-
No.
I don't even care he's making it, dude.
Opposite shout out for the remake.
Yeah, but they decided to make it. I would say yes too if I was
Of
LeBron.
course. I mean, yeah.
No.
You would say no if you shut the fuck up. Yes, you would. They
so
asked him
much
to.
money.
They asked him to. Not he didn't say let's make it.
I don't
He's
care.
gonna make so much money.
You're LeBron James. You're gonna say no.
That's a different man's legacy. Why am I touching that?
Why does that need a
sequel?
They approach you. That doesn't matter to you. They approach you with this $100 million. Hey, LeBron.
It's some figures like that.
LeBron, you want to make another Space Jam? Hell yeah. Get the fuck out of here. You playing.
Like what basketball player wouldn't want to be like the star of
You're
Space Jam?
bullshitting. You for sure
They
say-
can make a different
You get
movie.
past what
How
you
many-
hate about LeBron and be objective about it. You'd say yes.
No, I
You
wouldn't.
have to say-
You're not LeBron.
You
And
just
you
said.
for sure.
You just said if I was LeBron.
Yo.
So that's pretty much the same fucking thing. You just.
No,
you
no.
know,
Yo,
Yeah,
you
I don't
also
believe
gotta,
that.
You also got to think about the fact that he has a family. He's got kids. So
He's
of course
got-
he's got to say yeah to that money, man.
Nah.
Like,
Beyond that, it's just
Nike
Yeah,
is-
give me a shot to do this. Why not?
Why wouldn't you want to be in Space Jam 2? I mean,
dude. There was a
Because-
commercial. Always
The
that
star.
talked about
Listen.
literally. Sometimes I dream
You're
that
fucking-
he is me,
there you go.
and that is what everybody else.
You
Dude,
took number
everybody
23.
did that.
Now you want to take. Like, bro, get your own legacy.
It's fine, but
No,
that's
okay.
not like it's not like he wrote
I was
it.
pretty disturbed about the fact that he was 23.
I was too, but it's not
I
like
got
he
over it,
wrote
but-
the movie
No, I get
and
that.
presented it to Warner Brothers, and they said, "Hey, yeah, we'll make it." Warner Brothers had to have approached LeBron, said, "Hey, we would like to
Listen.
remake this movie." Why would he say no? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I wouldn't.
You're bullshitting.
No.
I don't believe none you're saying right
Revenue
now.
alone is crazy.
Huh?
Revenue alone on that movie.
Yeah, I don't believe anything Adam says right now. He's fucking lying. There's no way he's turning that
It's
down.
almost like billions
It's
of
his
dollars
hate.
in my head.
His hate for LeBron is not.
It's
allowing
not
him
the
to-
same thing, no.
Yeah,
Dude,
it
you
is.
have so many like age groups going to see that movie.
Oh, it's crazy. And regardless of what you think,
Yeah.
people want to see him in this movie, and I don't want to see him, but there are people who do.
Yeah, I think he's a really bad actor, personally.
More than likely,
MJ was a bad actor, so it's like,
yeah, but MJ was more charismatic.
Yeah. little
LeBron's
bit.
got charisma. I
he
can't
was
say he
still
doesn't.
pretty
But,
like, I don't know.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it was MJ. But the thing is, I'm just trying to let you. I want you to admit that you would not say no to money and the chance
You
to
would have
be
to say
the,
yes.
the man in Space Jam.
That's crazy.
My stipulation would be I need Bill Murray. For
yeah,
sure.
I wonder, right?
I need Bill Murray in that motherfucker. But
Bill Murray would probably be like, nah, fuck that. I'm not
yeah.
Bill
But
Murray's still the same. He hasn't even lost it.
I just think that LeBron would. Anybody would say yes to that.
Just, I don't know.
You got to be objective.
He can
about
get,
it.
if he wants to be in a movie, I'm sure he can get another movie made.
All right, we've talked enough about the fact that you're lying about the fact that if you were LeBron, you'd
Listen,
say
you know
no.
what?
Adam would hate on himself if he was LeBron. That's apparently, man, fuck me. I don't even like myself.
That's not even true. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna kidnap myself. Jussie, why? And
Listen,
gay.
there are some things about that that are just a bunch of stupid shit.
Look,
that
man.
I disagree with.
Okay, that
Anyways.
aside, LeBron, I think my because I remember I was saying back in the day, LeBron is on the downtrend, trend of his career. I said that 2 years ago. For sure, I knew that. There's only so long you can play basketball, regardless of how old you are. Your knees age differently playing on a wood floor. Dude, beyond that, he's played on concrete probably for a decade, right? Back when he was younger.
Sure.
Probably played on concrete. That don't do shit.
I don't think so.
You don't think he played on concrete?
Not for a decade.
Dude, well, how long?
He was a high school. Look, he got drafted
If he played-
at 17. When he was in high
if
school,
you
the
start
beginning
playing
of high school,
ball
probably.
at early age, at 7, 8 years old, the first place you shot a basketball was outside, motherfucker. For sure. The first place I shot a basketball was on a fucking crate. That's
He
for
lived
sure.
in a hometown of like 38 people, and he went to a fucking high school.
Akron don't got 38 people in it. Akron got more people than that.
I was
Hey,
exaggerating.
what the fuck
Clearly
that
it's
got
not
to do with
38.
outdoor courts?
I'm saying he could probably go and use his school court as much as he wanted after like that. Maybe when he was 12, 13.
Yeah, but it
He
doesn't mean he
made-
didn't play outside.
I'm not saying he didn't, but you said for 10 years.
Yeah, really did, right? But I'm just saying, either way, the knees age differently. I don't know how your takes this whole Friday afternoon is
No.
crazy.
I
I'm
disagree.
not accepting $100 million even if I was LeBron. Fuck myself. I don't like that. And knees don't age when you're playing basketball, apparently.
It's not that. Listen, I'm telling you.
No,
right now,
there's medicine. You take Tylenol, the shit just regenerates. You
Your
get good.
whole body.
it's not just the medicine, okay? There's first of all the treatments that they get on top of the medicine, right?
Helps.
Then the shoe technology has improved.
We can buy the
1,000%.
same motherfucking shoes.
Not him. He wears different shoes. The shoe technology has changed. Even if it's the same shoe, it's developed differently.
No, we can wear the same LeBron shoes. The only thing that's different about those shoes usually is a colorway
I
or a
think you're really
specific
missing
design about
the
it.
point here, but that's fine.
But-
Let's just move to a different point because you're clearly not understanding this point.
All of these things are only to prolong a career, but they can't stop time from happening to your body.
Listen, Vince Carter has been fucking athletic as shit since he started.
Kobe
But
Bryant,
he's still, when they're 41 years old, slamming the ball on people.
Vince Carter's not human.
he's an anomaly.
Let's just say that.
He's an anomaly.
You know what I'm saying?
What
Like,
age
it's
did
funny
Kobe-
how it changes from one side to the other.
He's never been injured.
LeBron's been injured once, and then he got cramps the other fucking time because he had his little period or some shit.
At some point, but when your body starts breaking down, it really breaks down, right?
Telling you.
Like one thing happens, the other starts to follow because
I agree.
now his groin hurts. He's accommodating. His knee's gonna start hurting on this side, the ankle on that side.
But the groin injury wasn't something that was because he was old. It was because
How do you know?
how play developed.
What age did Kobe Bryant injure his Achilles?
Like
34.
38?
I have no idea.
No, 38. What? I read something today. It said 6 years ago today. So that means he must have been 33 or so, right? But all I'm saying is Kobe Bryant is a great who almost never had an injury. Once he got that, he was almost never the same.
It's true.
You just gotta be objective about Father Time and be respectful, because that motherfucker will come.
True.
And he ain't playing.
Listen, you also cannot compare an Achilles injury to a fucking growing pole.
Yes, you can.
You can't.
It's still an injury and I know
times harder.
Alright, I don't want to talk about this anymore because you're not going to understand it apparently, because apparently time doesn't do the same thing to you as other people.
It's because you wake up in the morning and your back hurts because you're 30 plus. Damn. It has nothing to do with it, alright?
Alright, we can talk about...
I'm offended.
Yeah, like...
Yeah, well, you should be, goddammit.
Alright, well, beyond the fact that Adam doesn't believe in time anymore, flat earther.
Please don't go there.
I'm sure you guys probably...
Yo, did you send that? Who sent the link? There's flat earthers are going to take a cruise to the end of the earth.
That wasn't me, but I definitely heard about that.
Yo, that's ill. They're never coming back. It's going to be great.
No.
We'll never see them again. They'll just keep sailing.
They are going to come back because it's not flat, and they're going to end up on another landmass.
Oh shit!
I don't
the end
know
of the
we
earth.
get here.
No. The best. I think the best thing is that they'll never admit it, right? So they're just going to keep trying to maneuver through things like, no, that ain't Asia. We haven't seen Asia twice. We'll just keep going. We keep going. It's the same fucking plan.
You're going to run out of gas soon. I mean, you can't do that for that long.
Well, good. Again, back to the same thing. We'll never see them again. Who needs flat earthers?
We don't need them at all.
That's a regressive trait.
So the show was like 12 people?
There's only 12 flat earthers, right?
No.
Dumbasses.
Actually, no, there are. There's so many more.
Stupid fucking flat earthers.
There's so many more.
You gotta be real some sort of
And
stupid.
they have like some real, like, quote unquote concrete evidence. So yeah.
I like
It's
just
not.
dude said in Tropic Thunder. You never go full retard. Like, I don't know what these people are thinking, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Like, that doesn't make any sense to me that you just think, like, alright, there's just so much evidence that point that there's a circle, that this is a spherical thing that we are on right now.
Like, there's mad equipment in space. They've been there, you know what I'm saying? They can see it from...
What, does a flat earther, like, anticipate, does a flat earther look at, like, Earth as, like, basically, like, a rectangular table?
Ish. Yeah.
Like, there's just a flat plane?
Ish.
And then eventually you just reach an end and fall.
That there's just
It's impossible.
So what about the sun? Is the sun flat too? Or is the sun also...
Yeah, that's actually a very good question. Like, some people think that it's just planet Earth that's like that. And everything else is spherical. Others think that every planet is like that.
Yo, people are funny,
and we're
man.
just seeing it a different way.
It's somehow that square is turned into a circle. I don't know how, but it's some black magic.
That's just different to me, man. Yeah.
It's really funny to think about, though. Like, why would Earth be just the candy bar and a whole bunch of Reese's? Like, why is Earth the almond?
It's like the Crunch Bar.
Right. Why is it's got corners and shit, and everything else is just a whole bunch of Reese's or?
I figure like they have
or Ferrero Rochers.
They have lines of latitude and longitude and shit. Like they have all types of shit that
I don't know,
gives
man.
you sea level measurements.
I think it's
There's
just
no way.
I think it's a thing where people really just try to go against the grain so much.
I think it's people are just really stupid.
Well, yeah.
And gullible.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, who's been telling them that it's flat?
But
There
you
had to
can
be a
only
lot less
plead
people telling them
ignorance
flat
until
than
you
round.
You can only plead ignorance until like you don't know any. You know better, right? And once you know better, like now we just have all. It's basically we have 100% free range to make fun of you now.
Well, basically, they got caught in a lie, and they were like trying to lie to get out of that lie, but then they just got caught.
That just keeps going.
It's a slippery slope.
Yeah, you know.
Hey,
Don't do that.
I mean, unless you like have good backup life.
Don't do that.
You might want to try that again.
no, I never understood that.
I
Like,
don't want to do it.
No.
all these people who are like, oh, we didn't go to the moon. Like, I'm pretty sure we went to the moon.
Man.
Do you not have your standard pre-podcast nap?
Oh no, well no, I'm good. No. Oh, but I meant to ask predictions for who's gonna win this year now, because now this is a weird year. LeBron isn't in the
So
playoffs.
besides knowing that the Warriors are going to win it again, I'm going to say Milwaukee.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
I really like that team a lot. I want to see the 76ers do something, but I don't think they're going to win the whole thing.
I was thinking Houston.
Houston's pretty good.
I mean, I don't know, man. I think they're gonna give. They're not gonna beat Golden State, but they're gonna give them a good run.
I would think so.
Golden State's got to unlock.
It's a weird year. It's a LeBron-less playoff.
That's very true. He put himself there.
Yeah.
Dude, but
He decided he could have went straight to the playoffs in Cleveland.
Yeah. But KD is still playing like the best basketball of his career this year.
He's
you know, like
crazy. Same with James Harden though.
yeah.
Oh, James Harden is probably
He's averaging like 32.
he's a beast.
If Chris Paul would like
That's crazy.
play at a higher level, they'd be fucking set.
Yeah, I think that
I think he's on his way out too, to be honest.
Chris Paul's starting to show
age for sure.
Yeah.
not necessarily that. It's just like he's catering more to his like role now
Yeah.
versus being the scorer.
Yeah, because he had that
Yeah.
ACL way early
Yeah.
in his career, you know, and he was able to like reshape his game, which is dope. But now he's been in the league for a while too.
Yeah.
And that's just another player where you're just like, yeah, man, after you have something like that so early on, it's just like the Derrick Rose. Like, Derrick probably without those ACLs plays to 35 years, 36 years old.
So
No, I think he's got probably another 4 years, 5 years of
Well, he's-
probably pretty good playing
He's
left.
30 now.
I really
so-
don't see us losing with him healthy. Like those years that we.
Oh, no, we were going to the finals for sure,
Yeah.
man.
Especially that first year.
If LeBron didn't fucking team up with his homies, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bitch, it could have been our year.
No, we still had them on lock though.
Yeah, we did. That first game, we fucking, you know, don't even get me started on it. What's funny though is Blake Griffin is playing some of the best basketball of his career.
I heard that.
He's doing really well.
I heard, but
He's in the East, right?
Yeah, he's on the
in
Pistons.
Detroit. Yeah, so I mean,
I
it's
heard
funny
the Pistons
because-
aren't doing too well though.
They're not.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I just heard about some standout games or whatever, but as far as like Chris Paul kind of on a decline and Blake Griffin he's excelling out there. I thought that was a bit of an interesting shift.
Speaking of basketball, though, because I did send you that fucking link, but you didn't watch it. I came across a video of a guy on the internet, right? I think
He's
it's
juggling while playing basketball.
juggling while playing basketball.
Yeah.
3 basketballs
Right.
while he's playing basketball.
Right.
Like, you fucking overachiever.
Basketball
So
toggle?
I came across this guy's YouTube channel. I think it's called LA Beast.
Okay.
Right? And I don't know how I came across it, but it said basically opening a pack, see if you can come across a Michael Jordan rookie card. Right? And I'm still semi interested in basketball cards. I would like to be able to collect a little more, whatever. So this guy bought 2 Fleer packs of basketball cards from 1986. And now there's only so many left, right, unopened.
Mm-hmm.
That means that they're going to be expensive. He spent like $250 on each of these packs, I think. So $500.
Damn.
Yeah. So and during the video, he's mad nervous. He got white gloves on and everything, and he's one card at a time. And it was so like he opened one pack, it didn't happen. The second pack, like a few cards in, he was like, and he was reading the guy, showing it, and then putting the card down. So he's like, he reads it, and as he's lifting, he's like, oh. He actually, super crazy reaction. He found it, right? He got the Michael Jordan card. And it was just a pretty cool video. I told this motherfucker to watch it, right? But he hasn't watched it.
I didn't watch it. He asked me if I watched it, and I was like, I'm going to be honest, I didn't watch it. So.
Like, I don't know what I send links for anywhere. But,
I always end up watching them usually, but this one...
The best part about that story is I, like, sent that message. First, I sent it to Pops, accidentally. I was like, I read it, I was like, oh, shit, they went to Dad. So I was like, all right, look. I was like, oh, man, my bad for Adam, whatever. And then he was like, okay. He was like, oh, I guess I didn't watch it then. I was like, well, no shit. But I was like, it is a good video, so if you want to watch it, you should check it out. You know? But I was just thinking about, like, I don't know, collecting, like, old cards like that and shit like that. I really would like to start being able to... You can, right? It's just no money in it, obviously.
Yeah.
But I would really like to be able to collect shit like that.
Not
again.
anymore.
There could be money in it. I mean...
You know,
You never know.
and that was cool. The pack was crazy. Like, it still had a stick of bubble gum in
Oh,
it.
that's awesome.
Really?
Oh.
Which is cool, man.
Noticed
Like,
that.
it's just definitely just a whole different
Who the fuck
thing.
came up with that marketing scheme? Like, hey, kids love cards, but they also love gum.
'Cause
If you put
originally-
gum,
because-
they'll probably buy the cards.
Originally, they were just trading cards. They weren't meant for, like, pristine holding on to and to...
But God bless the old folks who knew that, and they kept that shit fucking in great condition.
Oh, word.
It was also
Yeah.
for stats games, too.
Yeah, it was literally just like baseball. It was originally just baseball cards, right?
Yeah.
Baseball cards had trading cards, and it was all for just learning, like you said, stats
and your favorite players and shit like that, and nobody really held on to them to make sure that they were pristine. Like, they didn't be like, oh, the edge has got to be perfect. It wasn't for that. That wasn't the purpose of it. So that's why some of our grandmother's cards, some of them you've seen, they had like rounded edges and things like that.
Okay.
It's because nobody was really thinking like that.
This is
The
true.
reason why so many older baseball cards are so expensive or worth so much is because those who somehow had the foresight to understand that.
I think it was more or less just like this is my possession and I take pride in it. It's something that I really enjoy.
And that
I don't
may
think
be
we
the
did
case.
it, you know?
Maybe they didn't even think value. Maybe they just thought to them value,
Sentimental to
their
them.
own personal
Yeah,
value to it. Regardless of that, the ones who kept them perfect, those are the cards that are worth astronomical numbers.
Well,
Basketball,
obviously depending on the player.
yeah. But I mean, like I'm saying, like if you, I don't know, Michael Jordan, I have 50-some Michael Jordan cards in my collection still to this day. Like I remember I've checked.
Yeah.
None of them are worth anything.
Some of them
really.
are probably mine if you were keeping up with our
Nah.
shit.
But anyway, none of them are really worth anything, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, if you had like an older, I don't even know. Like, let's say you got an old Babe Ruth card, right? And the thing is, those are probably cards that nobody took care of. So if you got one like that, that shit's gonna be really fucking valuable.
Yeah.
Basketball cards, they started a little later, right? Like in the late 80s.
Football was right after basketball.
Yeah, so I what's weird? In Disney, at a certain point, Walt Disney is the grammar school we went to. They had us, like, I think they were trying to teach us how to catalog things. We literally cataloged whole collections of football cards.
That's awesome.
But they weren't ours. We never saw them again.
You know what's really fucked
And
up?
I just thought about that for the first time in years.
What's fucked up is that's a skill that like you're never gonna need nowadays.
No, the catalogs and shit, that's a whole other topic. Card catalogs and things like that.
No.
But before we get to that, basketball cards were made so late in the game that it became a thing where everybody kept their shit like perfect.
Yeah.
You kept it in the sleeves. You had hard sleeves. You had categorizations and shit like that. So now there's so many Michael Jordan cards of the same thing that most of them aren't worth anything because it's supply and demand.
Yeah.
And that's my biggest beef. I wish it was some sort of demand and less of a supply.
But as you know, as a marketing major, there's a demand for everything. There's a market for everything. You know what I'm saying? You just got to find the right.
Well,
buyer.
not everything, but not the cards I have. I never remember getting inserts and things like that.
I'm telling you right now, there's a kid out there who is like 34, 35 right now.
A sucker?
And he's like, man, I could never get that fucking card, but I always wanted it. And he has some money on him.
I don't know, man. I don't think that any of my cards are really that dope.
Yeah.
But I would like to think maybe. But no, going back to card catalogs, do you remember learning the Dewey Decimal System?
Oh yeah.
Do you remember? That's like cursive writing. It's like, it's just going out the window. Nobody gives a fuck about any of that shit no more. The Dewey Decimal System literally is 100% obsolete. I haven't seen that in a library I haven't been in a library in a very long time.
Yeah.
This is true, yeah.
It's been quite some time since I've stepped foot in any library.
Me too.
I was there yesterday, 2 days ago.
It's funny because even the scientific method is kind of irrelevant to some degree now because, if you're thinking about doing something and you record it and God knows something stupid comes out of it and you didn't accomplish a goal, you're still probably going to get all kinds of money out of it.
The scientific method does hold some water, hold
2019,
weight
there you
still.
go.
Because you can think about...
Of course. Of course it still holds some relevance. Like,
Yo.
it's not going to ever go away.
Excuse me. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about, man. I've been, you remember those old horror books that they used to read us back in the day? Like, very thin, but they were like terrifying stories. They're making a movie about it.
Oh, yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Scary movies in the dark.
Yo, do you remember those stories? Yeah. So I remember in grammar school we had 2 librarians. There was a man and a woman.
Mm-hmm.
I forget the names, unfortunately, but
I can picture them.
I know exactly what they look like. But the lady would read the horror stories to you, man. And like it wouldn't even be Halloween. It'd be a regular fucking day. Like Wednesday in January. Like, bitch, why are you reading us this shit?
Yeah, for sure.
Terrifying stories, though. Like if you were to...
At least at the time, it was terrifying.
No, I think if you were to read them now, you would really be... It's morbid. Like, a lot of those stories were fucked up. And
the
that...
lady with the the bow around her neck.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Kept her head on.
Yeah, that was the weirdest shit. Like, what?
The fucking
it
where's,
just dropped. It was like,
where's my toe?
huh?
Where's my toe guy?
I forgot about that.
Oh,
Where's my toe?
Yeah, I did forget about that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Dude,
Oh, when you're sleeping? Is that what it was? While you was looking for it and he would grab your feet while you're sleeping? Or was that it?
No, that's the where's my toe guy. The fucking kid was like digging and then picked up his toe and left. And then in the middle of the night, he's like,
He came back. Where's my toe?
See, when you think about it now,
That's
funny.
that's mad funny, actually. So he was digging in a graveyard
He was just digging,
and a dead dude?
and then like you heard a yelp, I guess, when he took the toe, and then you heard a boom, and he like fell. I don't know where the fuck he was, and he came back looking for his toe.
You remember
like,
this? That's funny. I would love to read these stories again just because they were so like, I don't know, they were, to me.
So wait, they're making a movie based on those stories?
Yeah. It's going to be creepy.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be some.
It's gonna be weird.
It's going to be a creepy fucking movie.
Who's fucking producing
I
that?
just hope it's like rated R or something.
I hope it's like the scariest shit you ever
Right.
seen in your life.
Steven Spielberg doing this?
Whole nother level of scary though. Like to read that to kids,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you thinking? Like, I don't know, man.
Although it also sounds like it can do like an R.L. Stein type of thing, right? And just go to like a Goosebumps type of.
Yo, Goosebumps was my shit.
That was awesome.
It was, yes,
That was
but
good.
it could change it to like something like that.
That was my jam.
because those were like the real. Those are some original ass sketches that they did. You know,
What?
Goosebumps.
The
It was like
the
short.
show?
Yeah, it was literally like short. You know, wait, what?
Oh,
10
Goosebumps
minutes?
was
They
Goosebumps
went
was
through the
good.
story.
But the best one was probably Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Oh man.
Oh yeah,
If we're talking about like horror shows from back then,
I
like,
agree, but
not
also
horror shows, but
Tales
like
from the Crypt is close too.
Just scary shows.
how would you categorize just scary storytelling shows in a
Thrillers.
sense? Like, because they kind of like tell a
Horror
tale,
Yeah,
right? They kind of go into a fantasy tale or some shit like that.
Tales from
Horror
the Crypt is
thriller,
there.
I think.
Horror thriller, like kind of like a Alfred Hitchcock. Like it's derived from the the Twilight Zone in a sense, because Alfred Hitchcock would tell these these stories, and they would go into a whole another like realm of whatever's happening there. I always thought
that.
Are You Afraid of the Dark was cool.
Are You Afraid of the Dark is one of my favorites.
Because they would
Sure.
sit around that campfire and, I thought that was a
Throw
really...
some dirt on it at the end.
No,
Yeah.
no. They would empty out the pail of water.
Oh, yeah,
There
it
was
was
dirt in there.
Nope.
And
Every
then
time
it
it was just water. And then then the smoke would go up, and then the episode would end.
Man, I mean, that was a great show.
Yeah.
But Tales from the Crypt... Tales
Oh, I
from
used to
the
love
Crypt
that.
Keeper!
Why do you do that so good? That's a little creepy.
Huh?
So why do you do that so good?
Because I watched... I don't know. That shit's... I don't know.
Be practicing at home, like.
It would be Sunday nights. It would come on after The Simpsons or some
Yeah.
shit,
So-
And or was it
No,
that?
those on.
X-Files would come on after The Simpsons.
Yeah.
No. Simpsons would be 7 or something like that. X-Files was like 8 o'clock. Tales from the Crypt would come at like 9 o'clock.
Either way, X-Files was definitely one of my favorite shows.
Never was a big fan of X-Files.
X Files was okay. I'd like the Simpsons version of the X Files.
Oh, totally.
Mulder,
So
Mulder and Scully.
Yeah, for sure. So we should be talking about something. Who do you guys have for MVP?
Oh, that's probably going to be Harden. He's made the...
I'd say Harden or Giannis from.
I don't think Giannis has it yet. I think he's... I
still say
I think it's
Westbrook is up there.
I think it's a matter
Yeah,
of...
Westbrook. I can see that. I don't see
Yeah.
him winning it though.
I think
I
it's...
think Harden's gonna take
I think timing is a big thing.
it. Yeah.
And I don't think it's Giannis's time. I think Giannis is on his way.
Next season, probably.
Yeah, and it may even be next year. But I think it's the stars have aligned for Harden. He's just
I can even
monster.
see KD sneaking in and taking it.
KD is a sneaky great right now, right? Like he's
low
just so
key,
great because and it's hard to realize that because the Warriors are so great
Yeah.
and they have so many great players. Excuse me.
You would almost think that one of them would be MVP every year.
On the yeah. So it's hard. He gets kind of lost in the shuffle, unfortunately. But I think he likes that. He doesn't care for the attention. He's just trying to hoop and get his money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you on that.
There's a lot of good players out right now, though, man. Like Kyrie's good.
Yeah, great. There's a lot of good players, but the great players are for sure distinguishable. And I believe that Harden this year has kind of differentiated himself from everybody.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, look, I think this is 2 seasons in a row with Westbrook averaging a triple double, dude. Like,
Yeah, that's wild.
was he MVP? Who got MVP last year?
I thought it was him.
Was it Westbrook?
I thought it was. I'm not sure.
No, it wasn't Westbrook. I don't think. I thought Westbrook won a couple of years ago. He's only won once, right?
I thought that was his first one.
No, the one he won is when he was thanking all of his teammates like Kasson and all them, and that was a few years back.
Yeah.
You remember that?
I do.
I don't know. Did LeBron win?
And let me check this out.
Yeah, I couldn't even
Have
tell
some
you.
actual facts to present you.
Was
and
it
be
Steph with the
incredible.
shot boy?
2018
Kawhi?
NBA.
No, Kawhi didn't play last year.
No.
Yeah. No, I think my thoughts are MVP is going to be James Harden, and I'm pretty sure the Warriors are going to take this championship this year.
Oh, Harden won MVP last year.
Harden won MVP? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well then, he might win 2 in a row. Shit.
Yeah, 17, 18.
That he may win 2 in a row.
What is he this year?
Huh?
You're saying he was 17-18 last year.
No, 17, 18 was the season that he won
Oh, okay.
MVP.
Yeah, so he won. Man, he might get 2 in a row.
What's his average?
I don't know, but
His average has got to be pretty
yeah,
high.
it's got to be.
It's got to be close
He's
to
probably
30.
scoring champ this year.
Yeah, he might get scoring title. See, that's the thing that people don't often think about. Like, MJ was winning scoring titles and being defensive player, first team, and shit like that.
Yeah.
So, like, the accolades, he not only achieved some, he achieved all of them almost at the same fucking time. Like, his year was like, MJ won every award, all right, we're going home.
I don't think they, for
You got the
record,
championship
like
too,
they-
so here's your fucking trophy. Next year, maybe not. Oh, wait. That happened twice more. Oh, wait, 3 more times.
Yeah.
Can you imagine just like, is it ever gonna fucking end? Like,
Would this is 2018, 2019,
It
so
almost didn't have to. end either.
36.1 points.
what?
36.1 points. 44% shooting.
It's crazy shit.
Yeah, man. He's definitely a beast.
You gotta give it to him. That's
Averaging 40 points. That's crazy.
that's craziness.
He's got to be in the running.
No, I
But,
think
I mean,
he
even
might be
Westbrook
running.
has-
I think he might be running away with it.
Right.
I don't know, man. I can't
I
just
don't
give it
see
straight to
anybody
him.
touching him.
Dude, he's been at will this season.
Yeah,
Whenever
for the
he
most part.
wanted it to be. And the team's doing really well.
I had somebody argue that Westbrook only gets triple doubles because his team moves out of the way for him to get the rebounds.
That he steals rebounds and things.
And I'm like, no, realistically, the break is faster with the point guard grabbing the ball and tossing it down.
Yeah, right.
And his big men are supposed to black out anyway. So, like,
Very true.
he's playing his part. It's still not like the ball's handed to him.
No. I mean, I get it. There aren't traditionally, guards aren't the biggest rebounder guards.
No.
Where they get double. Where they're like
But guards are
averaging 10
different
a
too now.
game.
Like,
Huh?
but guards are different too now. He's what, like 6'4"?
Yeah, but even then, I think most guards aren't known to be in the paint. Once that if they're not there to grab the ball just conveniently, I think.
Well, that's
they're
not how
gone.
it used to be. But remember, the guards played the paint probably just as much as the
Well,
big men
Mike
now.
was 6'6".
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean he was rebound. I mean, I'm just saying there
He was
are
rebounding
some. There are.
hard.
Oh yeah, he was strong though. My MJ was strong as fuck.
Yeah.
You
For
know.
sure.
So you got to be. I don't know. I think Steph's not going to be a heavily rebounding guard. You know what I mean?
No,
Like
definitely not.
the smaller guards just they
Even
can't
Derek
they can't body.
Derek had what, like
Derek's
5
strong.
points?
Derek's strong.
Derek was strong.
Derek is strong.
Yeah.
Derek got a big fucking shoulder.
They used to train together those two. So
Yeah.
in the off season,
Him and
That's
Russ.
pretty wild.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that documentary. Man.
dude, I was so mad. Look, if you had me on Facebook and I told you yesterday that I was gonna watch that doc, and yesterday would be Thursday
Yeah.
because right now it's Friday. Yeah, I didn't watch it, but first of all, there's a lot of distractions yesterday, so I couldn't get into it the way I wanted to. But man, I heard a lot of shit about it. I heard it's like an emotional roller coaster.
Oh, I'm looking forward to
sure
watching
it is.
that shit, man.
Yeah.
I really want to see it because honestly, I want to just. I don't know. I just want to see how they depict him. Apparently, everybody says it was great that the way they did it and that they really did it right. So it's deserving.
Yeah.
To talk about him a little bit more. I'm hoping that he's one of those players that you obviously he's not appreciated now, but when he's gone, you will appreciate him.
That's so
Yeah,
true.
for sure.
To look back and see what Derek was and all that he's achieved and all the perseverance and everything like that. That takes a lot.
Yep, and I have no doubts about him going to Hall of Fame. So.
Me neither. He's Hall of Fame material for me, 100%. You know, especially because the rest of his career is unwritten. There's no telling what he's actually going to do.
For sure.
Because of the fact he got injured, I don't think he's a sixth man of the year.
No.
But you know, he was
he
close.
had 4 All-Star selections, an MVP award.
His first season.
Yep. Led the Bulls to 62 and 20, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was a good season.
That was a good.
That was 2011, right?
Yeah. Best season. They had the best league record in the league. Yeah, man. Tragic shit. What can you do?
For sure, it happens. Not something I enjoy talking
That
about.
shit hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man.
I don't know if we said this yet, but opposite shout out to Glenn.
Opposite shout out, man.
Opposite shout out.
Just
Glenn.
why not? You know.
Also, he reached out to you too.
Say it with me. 1, 2, 3.
Opposite
shout out
shout
to
out
Glenn.
to Glenn.
I just wanted the people, the viewers,
Oh.
to be able to partake.
You didn't.
No, you should be.
Oh.
I mean, it's not like you're not in
I was like, you ain't
What I'm saying?
specified. I didn't want to not say it, and you felt bad afterwards.
Just say.
No,
It's just
I mean,
silence and shit.
I mean, you're in the room, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't need you guys to not say it.
Whatever, son.
But yeah.
Yo, I went to Nipsey's marathon clothing website to go. I want to get like
They're probably back ordered on everything, aren't they?
I don't know. I didn't even get into it because I just saw how much they were and I left the website.
Yeah.
I don't have the money, man.
Makes sense.
The jogger.
Well,
The
you got
sweat-
this Compton shirt on.
The
so-
sweats are $100.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. The sweats are $160. The hoodie is $100. I just can't afford that shit. That's mad money.
Yeah, it definitely is.
They look quality and they look like they're dope, but like
No,
I just
sure.
can't afford that right now.
No,
You
that's
know?
a big clothing investment. You know, last time I spent $200 on any kind of clothing.
I can't tell
Shoes.
you. I can't tell you the last time I spent
Shoes.
$200 on anything.
Yeah.
You know, but no,
like actually like pants or shirts or whatever, like outside of shoes. I don't think I've ever spent that much money on anything.
No.
I paid
Hell
$80
no.
for like some Sean John jeans.
Most of I paid for
I-
jeans probably like $60.
I think like last jeans I bought was probably some sort of Levi's, probably for like $40, $50, more than anything. Like
The fucking gift I sent Mr. Burns. He's like, Smithers, why did you iron a crease in my dungarees?
and now I look like a square.
That shit was funny.
Fucking The Simpsons was awesome, man.
True.
I
figure out we're on the topic of jeans.
That reminds me, Disney's got their streaming service, right?
Yeah.
It says that The Simpsons are going to be on it.
That's pretty cool.
Are
That
they
don't-
animated by Pixar?
Huh?
So are they animated by Pixar?
No, I just think that they probably bought it. I don't know, bought the ability. I don't know, because it's not on any other streaming service. Unless I misread it, but I don't believe I've been reading for some time now.
I know they're like
So, like-
always on FXX, but I don't think that counts the same way.
Right.
I got no clue.
I don't know.
Either way,
It's cool though.
that's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
And then that's just another streaming service for people to pay for.
Oh,
Eventually, you're gonna pay for so many streaming services, you might as well just have cable.
did you know they're gonna
Yes.
reboot Even Stevens? Shia LaBeouf and what's her name?
No way.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of
that's
here.
what I heard.
It's not gonna be good.
I can imagine being great. I love that show, man.
I never watched it.
I wonder. Oh, it was a good show back then. I wonder what the premise of that's gonna be. What they're old as fuck. Shia LaBeouf looked like he'd been through some shit.
Damn, well, he has.
It was gonna be like a dark Even Stevens, like
Shia LaBeouf looked like he'd been on the coke bench for about 6.5 years.
a hot ass 6 years.
Yeah, it was hot as
It's
fuck.
been a
He
long
chased
6
away.
years.
For real.
He was like, "Nah, it's too cold now. We go to the heat and do some more drugs.
Like
So
that was
how-
6 years.
Some more drugs." Oh,
Yeah,
man.
for sure. But yeah, anything music related we need to cover. I know Anderson .Paak put out a new album.
Yeah.
Paak. I still have no idea how
full
this
thing.
goes.
Anderson .Paak.
Paak.
Yeah.
What'd you just say you thought it was?
Said Paak. Not sure. It's Paak.
I mean, yeah, I can see that, but you know, not really.
I mean, listen. You know, you never know.
So he opens the track with Andre 3000. And the second song's got Smokey Robinson on it. Whole thing is co-produced by Dre. But yeah, I haven't heard the whole thing, like I said. So,
Sounds good.
but I heard the first like few songs, and it sounds really good.
I'll give it a shot. I got some stuff to do around the house this weekend, so I'll probably end up listening to that. There hasn't been much music for me. Like, it's just been Nipsey or nothing for me lately. Like, I just been listening to Nipsey and like, I don't know. I'm just been trying to like absorb a lot of like the older music and like try to like interpret a little bit more. Not interpret, but
When you say older music, you mean from like last year?
no, it's older.
Oh, his older stuff. Okay.
Yeah, like going back to his like older like stuff in his catalog and just kind of like listening to like the shit he was saying. Some of the stuff like some of the
Pick up
lines
some
are
gems
chill.
that you might have overlooked.
Yeah, some of the lines are chilling, you know, at this point, but some of them are gems that like you say like you oh shit that I didn't even realize he said that. That's dope. That's some stuff, you know.
It's always good to rediscover.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm still on Nipsey. It's still rest in peace, Nip. Marathon
Absolutely.
continues. You
Rest
know what I
in
mean?
peace, indeed.
All money in.
Yeah, for sure.
All money in.
No
money out.
You're talking about Black Star.
So
Releasing
yeah,
a new album, huh?
Black Star is releasing a new album this year, and the whole thing's produced by Madlib.
Oh, really?
It's gonna be a crazy album.
Interesting. I would like to see.
Most Def just dropped an album today.
Are we calling him Most Def again?
Yasin Bey. I always call him Most Def.
I prefer
I call
him
him Mos Def.
Me too.
But so it's not a physical album. It's a visual concept. It's like 11 tracks. It's called Negus. It's supposed to be pretty crazy.
Okay.
So
So wait, what do you mean it's not a physical album? Like there won't be
you can't
copies?
buy it. Like you can't MP3 or you
What the
can't stream it or anything. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You have to go to a specific website and watch it, basically.
So I seen that reminded me.
But it's all new music, though. Yeah.
all new music.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested.
I hate the days that
I'm interested,
can't
but
go pick
I
up
you know
CD.
where
I get you.
I
I
stand
get
on
that.
most.
I get that.
But you just reminded me, for some reason, it just triggered something in my head. I seen something today, and it was Barstool Sports, so take it as you will. But some guy, so he's a soccer fan, and his team won, and the clip of the game-winning score, he put one of those barcodes on his body that you can read it, and it would pop, and it would change into the clip, right? Which is pretty cool.
Which,
and
by the way, that's what Nipsey has on his marathon clothing stuff.
Yeah, I saw that. That's fucking crazy. Nipsey is something else, man.
Yeah.
Such a beast.
Yeah.
But and then I heard that because of the opposing team, the one that lost, the fans saw that, they reported the video because of copyright. So now when you go to it, there's nothing on the tattoo because it's there's nothing associated with the barcode anymore.
That's some bullshit.
That's fucked up.
Like I got this on my body now for nothing.
Like that's some bullshit, yo. I would be so angry, man.
Yeah,
Like
that's still pretty
it'd be
young.
hilarious if you go to it and it just says this video has been taken down due to copyright,
Right.
and it's just the fuzzy little.
It's like,
Like what the fuck is this, man? Like one day he's like, man, it's just there for
That's
him to
some
be.
like Black Mirror shit.
To fuck, yo, that's really that's next level fucking with somebody.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine, like, oh man, I just put it there because it makes me feel good.
Right.
So one day he hadn't looked at it in a while, and he's like, oh man, you know what? I'm gonna look. What? And it's just now on his body, he's just like a copyright statement and shit. Like, that's bullshit, man.
what does this barcode equate to? Copyright infringement, sir.
It equates to nothing. This was a terrible idea.
They're like, you gotta get that tattoo removed. That
No,
barcode is
sir,
is
no.
copywritten, so
But man, you just remind me about that Nipsey thing. That makes me want to go buy a shirt or something.
yeah, it's pretty dope, man. You download the app, and or the Marathon app probably.
Yeah.
And then you just, I think where the logo is, right?
Yeah.
You put it over that with the camera, and it has like an exclusive music video or something like that from him, like little clips.
That's dope, man.
That's fucking cool, man. That's like a whole nother level of marketing and
True.
everything. That dude was a visionary.
Yeah, for sure.
Nipsey was something else.
Yeah,
I swear it's weird. I feel like I know him and shit, like, but like obviously we don't. But like, it's just one of those things where you're just like, man, it impacts you like that. for some
Maybe
reason.
that just shows how much you identify with him.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
I mean, it had a unique effect, this death, over everything else, you know?
Yeah. It did.
Too.
Huh?
To a
To
lot
a
of
lot
people.
of people.
Yeah.
100%.
Bloods and Crips joining bandanas.
And let me say, like, shout out to the media outlets for not making this like a slander story.
Yeah, yo, they treat it with great, as far as I saw, with pretty good respect.
Not often you hear me say shout out to the media.
Yeah,
But, like,
at all.
We're trying to be media.
Did you watch any of that memorial?
I didn't. I had to work.
I watched some of it. You can find it now. It's on, but I just happened to like be able to catch it like from time to time. I knew it was starting at 1, So like I would just like try to find it, and whoever, if somebody was like talking, I just plug auxiliary and drive and listen.
Gotcha.
And me and Adam were talking about like his brother. In my opinion, his brother was hurting the most by far. Like I know everybody was hurting, but like his brother, like it's just one of those things. Like they were close in age, like they're 3 years apart. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and like
for sure.
they were just one of those. It seemed like they did everything together in that sense, you know.
Right.
And like he just, and then you got to think about how he last saw him like in that state, trying to revive him and everything.
Yeah.
That's wild, man.
But man, if you listen to I was balling listening to his brother talk, man.
Yeah.
For sure, like it was crazy. Like
I saw Lauren's speech, which was
yeah,
really good. She did
she had
a great job with that.
She read a text message she had sent to him, like while he was sleeping next to her. She sent a text, like pretty fucking really sad text, actually. Not sad, but sad reading it now.
Yeah.
You know.
I
And
read that, yeah.
his mom spoke, his father spoke. His
I
mom.
heard Snoop had a real good segment.
Snoop had a pretty good set, like
He kind of
10
lightened up
minutes.
the room a little bit.
Yeah, it was. He was able to really bring some sort of laughter, but respectful and really.
Brought a light to the.
Yeah, contextual laughter. You know, like it meant something. You know.
Yeah.
Even Obama made a video. You know, like
he made a video. I thought he just sent a letter.
I thought he made a video.
No,
it
that's
was a letter.
A letter. Yeah. No, he had a lot. No, it was a letter because, like, cause they showed like the actual visual of the letter. But I everybody's speaking, man. Like, his mother is super strong.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, but like I said, I felt mostly for his brother, just because I don't know. It's maybe because I know me and Adam are close in age and shit. Like, it just seems like that's kind of like, in a sense, like maybe your first best friend in a sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like it's different. So I can see how like the pain that was in him, because obviously he was in jail for a minute and he came out a while back ago, and just like I think a few things that like. I don't know, you were able to see the pain, and you saw the pain in everybody, but as his brother, you saw it, like...
Yeah, absolutely.
He even questions, like, just for bro to go out like that, it just didn't make any sense, like, the way he said it, and it was something else, and that one thing, I just would like to send, thoughts and everything to, like, Nipsey's family. They're not going to see this, but...
No, I mean, in the off chance that one of you comes across it,
I'd like to, just send thoughts and condolences to his family, man, and
rest in peace, man.
You can, it's something. Hopefully that it seems to be impacting things very positively, and that's really dope. And his passing,
so
and hopefully
that's what it takes,
Yeah.
Also, fuck Kodak Black.
Oh yeah,
Kodak Black is.
I saw something that he got stomped out by a group of Nipsey fans at his own concert, and I don't know if it's true or not. But I was like, get this bitch out.
I don't want to really give him much time because I can't stand his ass.
Everyone else is though.
Yeah.
T.I.'s going back and forth.
T.I. is gonna kill him, I think.
Oh, they're gonna beat the shit out of him.
T.I. is not happy.
Well, he threatened him again.
Yeah.
I guess Kodak made a new song.
Yeah.
Talking about.
Oh, now we're gonna get a rap. Oh, I wouldn't even entertain it then because now you're helping the star shoot up. I don't want to help Kodak do anything.
This is true.
He's still very irrelevant.
He sounds extraordinarily stupid when he talks.
He really does.
So.
It is. But, whatever, man. That's beside the point. We focus on the positivity that was Nipsey Hussle, man.
Sure.
Oh, and I gotta say it, my favorite thing about this, it's weird, but my favorite thing is that they're using his government name.
Yeah. Oh, and shout out to LA County for naming that Crenshaw and
Nipsey Hussle Square.
Nipsey Hussle Square. Yep.
No, but I just really enjoy the fact that they're using his name, and dude, I the more I hear that, the more I think his name was dope. Ermias.
Yeah.
I thought it was a bit of a weird name when I first saw it. I was like, how do you say this?
No, I couldn't pronounce it either. But as you heard, it's Ermias Asgadon.
Yeah.
And that's just like, it sounds like a strong name, man.
Yeah.
And it's one of my favorite things. Like even when Lauren came on, she referred to him as Ermias, and like it just seemed like, his brother said Nip, and he called him, bro, like he was like, obviously brother.
Yeah.
So like he didn't really say too much. He didn't refer to him as that, but like if I called Adam like Beatnik his whole life, he'd still be Beats. That's just the way it is.
I'd just kick you with his Beatnik shoe.
I forgot about that.
Beatnik. But
hated, man. You know,
That's such a whack ass like.
it was a terrible nickname.
It's
That
not
was
even like
months.
a good. It's not even like a good burn.
Wasn't even creative.
Like,
you know?
it's whack. I mean, you wore
But-
black. You were kind of like
But
a
we
beat man.
all gave it to you though.
Beats.
Oh,
Remember
fucked
James?
up. Yeah, fuck
Beats.
that shit.
But
It
no,
was
like.
some fucked up shit, to be real. You know?
But I didn't want to get. I don't want to get too. I didn't want to say like. I didn't want to get off that topic too quickly without finishing it, just to give it that respect.
Yeah, for sure.
No, it just seemed like everybody. I don't know why. I feel like it's dope that they use it because if they use it just as Nipsey, it shows that he was more than just Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
As everybody refers to him that, and I think the name in itself, everybody really does see power in it.
Yeah.
It's really cool, man, and and I know, I mean, it's weird, but like it was probably my favorite thing out of the whole scenario because
Hey, you gotta
the
find
man,
thing.
they're talking about the actual man that passed, not the
Yeah.
rapper.
Yeah.
For
And
sure.
that's probably my favorite thing about this, So I don't know, it's been something that's really been weighing heavy on me for some reason, just over this last week and a half. And,
Yeah, for sure. It's been tough to deal with.
Yeah, and it's not like we don't know him. We don't. It's just you see a great man or somebody who appeared to be doing really great things,
Yeah.
seemingly doing all the right things, and then they get gunned down. It's sad because it just shows. It just reiterates what kind of world we live in, man.
Yeah,
And
right.
that's the worst part about it. But man, rest in
Fuck
peace,
that guy.
Ermias, man.
fuck Eric Holder.
Thank you for being
Yes.
who you were, and
For sure, man. Marathon continues.
word.
Rest in peace to you. Shout out to the fam.
Didn't mean to get into
hopefully, all of them are
Sappy mode, but
able to get through that. But yeah, so let's move on from that because
yeah, we don't. I mean, we
Enough of that.
want to try to end on a lighter note somehow.
yeah, I guess. Look, I'm to the point now where I'm not sure which shoes I wore in previous episodes.
I don't think I've seen those yet.
I don't know if I wore these or not. To be honest with you, but
I always. This is one of my favorite things from back in the flight.
yeah,
The flight logo. It's always not embossed, but it's always like sewn in with this rubber. Like man, one of my favorites from back in the day.
yeah. I mean, they're a little bit like more shiny than I would like. Probably,
They seem to be to incorporate a little bit of the 4,
Yeah.
maybe a little bit of the 1 with this here. This
Yeah.
looks like some sort of Nike Monarch-esque Nike sign. These are this is
I don't
a
like
4.
my shoe being.
This is a
compared to
fusion.
Monarch, though, you
This
know
is
what
a
I'm saying?
fusion.
It's a yeah.
For sure, it's a fusion. That's a Nike 4.
No damn Monarchs. You know, you give me somebody knows in my collection.
What the fuck kind of shoe is that? Why do they have half a 4 on there? And then the dad's shoe
Yo, to be
sign,
honest
Nike
with you,
sign.
I don't know. I found them at Marshalls, and they were like $45. I
All
said,
right.
fuck it.
That's a good 45.
So I wouldn't
come
have
up.
won, so I said, fuck it.
I'll fuck with it. I'll fuck with it too. All right.
But yeah, so I mean, that's all we really got for you guys. Have anything you want to say? Anything we'll talk about before we close here?
Dave?
Yeah, sure.
Nothing?
I'm good.
Word.
All right, cool. Well, hey, thanks for tuning in to episode 38. This has been the Kiona and Kasson podcast. I'm your host, Adam, my brother Osama, and my boy Dave. Obviously, shout out to Glenn. Rest in peace, Nipsey.
Rest in peace,
We'll
Indeed.
catch y'all
Rest
next
up.
week, man.
All right. Love.
And peace.
Yep.